Hello, my friends, and welcome back to my channel. And I thought I would pop on today and talk about my adult coloring plans for March because, as you know, my dear friend Shannon from She's Crafty, I'll have her channel link down below, got me back into coloring. And I had not done coloring for many, many years. And a lot of what I did do was coloring stamped images for cards. I did have a couple of coloring books and I did do a little bit, but she really got me back into it, and it is so, so relaxing, particularly with everything that is going on. It really gets me out of my mind and my brain almost even more than scrapbooking. So I've been really, really enjoying it. I'm very, very much still a beginner, and I've talked to you about that already, but I thought I would just pop on and talk a little bit about what I want to do in March. Now, the first thing I'm doing, I'm in the middle of doing this, is swatching my Prismacolor Premier pencils, because those are my main, I would say, coloring tools. I do have Copics, I've talked about that. I haven't yet attempted alcohol markers in any of my coloring books. We'll see how that goes. And I do have some Ohuhu dual tip brush markers as well. So I haven't tried those yet. I've had my Prismacolor pencils for many years now, and that's when I did start doing a little bit of coloring many years ago, and then use them on some stamped images, but I really, really, really do enjoy them. So they are my main coloring tools. Now I started doing, and this was a free download from Color with Claire. I'll put that website and YouTube channel down below because she has a lovely, lovely YouTube channel as well where she does a lot of tutorials and explains things, has a lot of things for beginners, but things for more advanced colorists as well. It's a lovely, lovely channel. And she has these free downloads. So I got one for my Prismacolor Premieres and I got one for my Inktense. So I've started doing this, and something that I realized is she obviously reorganized them in a very progressive color progress way, not at all the way they are stored in the box. So I'm going to finish doing this, and then I'm going to rearrange my pencils exactly this way, because now this will make choosing my colors so much easier. So project number one, there you go. Now I treated myself a little bit. These are sort of more budget friendly supplies, and I wanted a little bit of watercolor pencil, so I got some Staedtler Design Journey. There are 18 in here, not an awful lot, but it will definitely let me sort of evaluate whether I want to use some watercolor pencils in my books. I do have a beautiful set of White Nights watercolors, which I use quite a bit on, some of my backgrounds on the 12 by 12 scrapbooking, but I don't know that I would use those in a coloring book. So I just got this, and then I think there's, enough colors here that I could definitely do a little bit of background work, or so we'll see. I wanted to get something for that. And then I wanted another set of pencils just to sort of compare, and these are definitely harder pencils. They're the Staedtler. I know Joanna Basford uses them a lot. Again, Design Journey. I think there are two. They're very, very budget friendly, but there are two there's sort of more of a student grade, I guess, and this one, which is maybe a little bit more pigmented. Anyway, these are 48. I believe it comes in a 72 set, but my lovely little local art shop did not have the 72. They had the 48. And there are still some, lovely colors in here, and you can do an awful lot with that. I don't think there's really anything missing. There's some lovely blues and lots of greens here, and even, a few yellows into oranges and reds, pinks, purples. So there's a little bit of everything, and there's even a gold and silver a gray, a black, and a white. So everything is here. Now, I tried them so that I could talk to you a little bit more. And this, I showed you this download because I could not get the tiny, what's it called, Tiny Year Tiny, whatever that Shanna's been using. But these are sort of months on the shelf, and I downloaded this from the artist's Etsy shop, Tiny's on Shelves, for March. So I used these new on, I think it was Saturday afternoon, maybe. I was just watching a little bit of YouTube, and I was doing a little bit of coloring, and I used these pencils to do these three. Now, they are definitely a lot harder than the Prismacolor. They do not layer as easily or as well. Now, I managed to do some layering, but you see this, I don't like this. I didn't choose the right colors here. That is too much of a difference. And this, the first color that I chose was too close to it, so I had to go a little bit further. This you can see a little bit, and this one I think worked fairly well. But you have to work a lot harder on layering and shadowing with these harder pencils. So I think I'm definitely going to continue using them. I'm going to use them. Doing just sort of the one layer, they go quite well. Have to apply maybe a little bit more pressure, but they are definitely harder pencils than the Prismacolor, and that has definitely reinforced my love for the Prismacolors, and those are probably, and softer pencils are the way to go for me. So I've learned that. Yay. But I do like these, and I'm going to continue. And I think what I'm going to do is do these sheets with the Staedtler, and then maybe reprint one or two and do them with my Prismacolors so that I can tell you sort of really the difference. But I'm glad I've got them, and I'm glad I've tried them. Okay, so what else do I want to do in March? Now, let me see. Matchstick Mouse, I did do one. And I had chosen one here, I think this one. I think I would like to do that. Now, I'm thinking to myself, will I be brave enough here to use some markers, either dual tip or Copic? I don't know. We'll have to see. This seems to be a little bit easier. Or I might stick with my Prismacolors and try the watercolor pencils here to do a little bit of background. But I think this is cute and very springy, so I want to get that done. Now, then I've chosen in the new books that I showed you, I've chosen some pages. So the couple of books that I've already colored in, I'll leave aside, and I've chosen a few pages in each of my new books, and I'll probably only do one, but I've given myself some choices in a couple. Now, this is a Lulu Mayo, and there is it Coloring Bumblebee? She has some prompts once a month for Lulu Mayo coloring, and you can choose any book, so it's not book specific, but she put some prompts. And this month there was Chair, Ladybird, or for us over here, Ladybug, Rainbow, and I forget what the fourth is, but I only have the one Lulu Mayo, which I've shown you, which is my A Million Kittens, and I've chosen this one, which has a chair. Now, this is busy. Now, this book intimidates me a little bit, but we'll see. Now, I might actually just do this part here, which is the prompt. I'm definitely, or start with this little area and do this, but I do want to give this one a try and play along with that prompt. There's a hashtag and all this good stuff. I'm not going to get overly into all of those challenges and things, but once in a while I think it might be fun. And this has a fun chair with some mushrooms, so I think I would like to give this one a try. My Fairy Tales and Folklore, I've chosen a couple here. I've chosen this one. You can see that I'm ready for it to be a little bit more spring-like. I'm recording this, I think, on Sunday afternoon, and it is frigid out there. It's like the high today is like minus 19 with a minus 29 feel. Very, very cold. But when it gets that cold, it's beautiful and sunny. So when you're staring at it from indoors, it looks absolutely lovely. Anyway, I do like this, and will give me a chance to do a little bit of wood grain. This I'm definitely going to do in pencils for sure. And then I have this one as well, where I might want to practice doing a bird, and I think I would like to do this in blues and teals and greens. So we'll have to see. So one or the other, or you never know. If I really, really have time, I would get two. But I doubt that I would do more than 4 pages in a month, because as you know, I do these in small sittings of maybe, you know, half an hour, 45 minutes to relax in the evening. So I doubt that I would get more than 4 pages done in a month, because I do want to keep, you know, obviously doing my scrapbooking, my reading, making sure I'm doing my self-care. Then in Mini Mania, I put this. This I really, really, really think is cute. Now this is going to take me anyway quite a long time, and I don't know that I would be brave enough to use anything but pencils, but we'll see. But I really, really do like this one. And the other choice that I put here are these little minis. So you never know. If I can't get to that page, then I might just do a few here, because these go fairly fast. I do enjoy having minis in coloring books. I know some people don't, but I do enjoy. I think they're in small bites. You can get something done, as Joanna Basford calls them, small victories, and I do enjoy that. So I might do a few on this page if I don't get to the larger page. And last but not least, let me move all of this over here then. We have the Romantic Country, which I just got as well. And I have this, which I think is very, very, very pretty. And it's very different. So some food, nice table with a tablecloth and this sort of wreath around it. So I really do think that is quite pretty and not overly complicated. I don't know if I will do backgrounds. We'll have to see. I have done a few that, you know, I showed you the first floral that I did. I did do a bit of a background on it. And in my Matchstick Mouse, I did. We'll see. I don't know. And then I have this one as well. Now, this one is a little bit similar to, I guess, the one I have in the Fairy Tales and Folklore. So we'll see. But I do kind of like this one as well. So there you go. We'll see. Now, what I'm thinking, I'm probably quite a ways off from doing any coloring on screen, my friends. Yeah, that's probably not going to happen. But I might come on, and I think I would do like this at the beginning of the month, a mid-month update. So maybe every couple of weeks kind of thing, update on what I've been doing, what's working, what's not working, what I'm enjoying. And then a month-end wrap-up. And I will make a special playlist for my adult coloring. So, and I will definitely put that in the title of the video. So if adult coloring is not your thing and you are here for the crafting and the scrapbooking, just really do not feel bad and skip those videos. And I'll make a playlist just for that. And I will not add my coloring to my all projects of the month. I will keep that to what it has been, which is scrapbooking, because I definitely know that most of you are here for that. So any thoughts, ideas, if you do any coloring, please talk to me about it down below, and I will see you back here very, very soon. Thanks for being with me. As always, friends, see you soon.